Hello and welcome to Obsessed United. My name is Luke and you may remember me from a specific channel known as Brutal Gaming UK. I'm actually getting a lot of video lag in this video output in Media Live Movie Maker rather, and probably because it's a terrible editing program. I'm forced to retreat to this program from Adobe Flash Player, mainly because not Flash Player, what am I talking about? Adobe Premiere, because the encoding time is ridiculously slow. I don't know why, I think it's some sort of bug, but I want to try and do something about that. But anyway, so welcome to Obsessed United, and you're watching a World of Warcraft Let's Play in Elywwn Forest. You may have known that my previous videos were not so great. I didn't do any commentary. That was mainly due to the fact that I hadn't the time to, and also due to the fact that I was actually testing a few encoding things as well, which is the reason for the terrible, and I mean a really terrible, what's it called, quality, that's it. Not just that, but you've got all those black borders as well, which ain't all that great either. So because of that, I probably won't be talking about World of Warcraft all that much. I probably will. I think around about this time I have been trying to get this collector's ring. Yes, collector's ring. It's going to take a live movie maker some time to get to that point. Don't know why it's lagging so much. Yeah, I obviously forgot to understand of the fact that I couldn't pick up the ring at the time, and of course I need to get rid of something. Red linen shirt, I remember destroying. Yes, in your own time, live movie maker, thank you. Okay, so during this particular episode, I think I will probably be mentioning a few things about my recent changes of how Brutal Gaming is actually going to work. So Brutal Gaming UK has basically been my primary Let's Playing channel for quite some time now, and I say in the description that it is a subsidiary of Color Entertainment. Now, the one thing that I really want to actually go over is the fact that Brutal Gaming UK is going to be a live streaming website at one point, with the idea of being able to spectate live games without even needing the game, as well as other things as well. So obviously that's going to be some sort of technology that will take place. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but I would like to make some sort of thing to do that.
What can I do for you?
What I'd also like to do is go through some other things, like how my other channels are getting on, and things like Color Entertain UK and Surfing Previews. You may have heard of those, you may have not, I don't know. But Brutal Gaming UK is no longer going to be my primary Let's Playing channel. This is going to be my primary Let's Play channel. Obsessed WoW fan, yeah, I don't know why I made up that name. It was initially just because I really like WoW. Basically, that's all it is, because I really like WoW. But I think I'll move away from that name, maybe. Nah, maybe not. I think it's a bit too late for that now. So, brutal gaming, yeah, that's going to be different now. As you can tell, I am now going to move on to the quest to discover Jasperlode Mine. Probably the easiest quest in the world, sort of. It's fairly easy, honestly. Excuse me, didn't mean to do that. So, I think we're going to be heading off to Jasperlode Mine, trying to find out what's going on. Honestly, I am pretty enjoying this post-recording. I remember in one of my earlier videos on Brutal Gaming UK that I said I hated post-recording, mainly due to the fact that I knew what I were talking about and what was going to happen in the video, therefore I would effectively talk about everything right at the start of the video. But in this case, I thought, let's actually talk about something while I haven't got the things that I could talk about potentially during the video at this particular time. However, since all I'm doing is killing enemies, of course, I'm probably going to talk about something a little different than WoW. Of course, killing wolves during the forest while trying to get to Jasperlode Mine isn't all that interesting, so I think I'll talk about something quite random and fairly enthusiastic. Maybe. So, the idea is to hopefully get a bit of a more interesting approach to Let's Playing. I'm thinking of using Google AdWords to try and get this video out there in order to make things a little more interesting for you all and hopefully get something out for people. I'm recording this in 1280 by 720 and then I will be encoding it into 960 by 720. I don't know, there's a strange thing that YouTube does that prevents the video from actually getting as far as it should in terms of resolution. For some reason, the exactly the same resolution in encoding is a bad idea in YouTube's eyes, and YouTube basically makes those stupid black borders, as I've noticed. In 960 by 720p, it seems that the video output on YouTube has no black borders, so I'm actually happy about that I've actually found a resolution that I can now properly use to put on YouTube. It's good video editing practice, and honestly it's very, very good. Not sure why I'm attacking that, honestly. Or was attacking that geomancer over there. Just now. I'm probably in the mine by now, so... yeah, that's live movie maker for you. It's not very quick at all. Okay, Jasperlode Mine. So I'm not sure what these trogs are there for. I think they're just there for visual effects. Either that or Blizzard just wanted to put them in for the idea of the challenge, let's say. Well, it's not really a challenge as such, it's the idea that we're going into some mine, we're killing some trogs while we do so, and then we go back outside, handing in the quest at Goldshire. Not all that interesting, honestly. Probably the least interesting of quests in the world. Probably doesn't have hardly any lore background to it whatsoever. I think the only lore to it is the fact that these trogs are taking over Elywwn Forest and the humans want to get rid of them. That's the idea of it. The Devious have a much more interesting lore, and you'll be able to understand why that is in later videos. In the previous world, before Cataclysm, you had the idea that the Devious, well, I'll talk about it in Westfall. But it's coming up to the end of the video, so I would like to take this time to say thank you for watching. And, well, basically I'll see you next time, hopefully talking about some more interesting things. So thank you and goodbye.